think that the tyrants of Hoenn that once protected the world for millennia are scattered. Yo, what's up everyone, it's Tyranitartube and welcome back to the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. Now, it's Christmas. It's actually pretty sad, it ain't snowing here. This is probably the first Christmas where it ain't snowing. Let me show you. This just makes absolutely no sense. I don't know why I decided to vlog that, but as you can see, I don't have an ugly sweater, but I look pretty ugly in the sweater. So, I told you guys that today there's gonna be 2 back-to-back episodes for this series. Just remember guys, I usually don't say this in the beginning of an episode, but just remember to leave a like on this episode because, like, if I woke up the next morning and the first video has 2,000 likes while the second video has like 10,000 likes, that kind of upset me and I don't want to feel like I should never do these double uploads again. So, anyway, there's actually so much we need to do in this episode. I've been reading your comments. You guys said to give Shaymin his sky form and give Milotic an ability switch and all that. But first, I need an HM slave because we're gonna do some cross-country skiing. There's not even any snow. I think ball is what we need. I'm gonna get rid of Shaymin. Guys, we'll give Shaymin its sky form in another episode. We need Giratina to come for that. So, I mean, we can switch Mavis's ability right now, I guess. Should we do it? Should we do it, guys? I don't know, man. I'm gonna miss the snow warning. We'll change it later. I need to heal up. So if you guys remember, at the end of the last episode, after we fought Zinnia with that insane freaking Whismer of hers, which is actually, there's something odd about it that you guys pointed out. I still couldn't see it, but you guys said that Aster's apparently, like, it has like a delta symbol on it or something to, I guess, symbolize that maybe she's using the Jade Orb on Aster and that's why it's so strong. Moss Deep City. And then after that battle, Steven told us to go to Moss Deep City because, I mean, we're supposed to be fighting Infinity Energy, but we failed. So now we're supposed to regroup in Moss Deep City and figure out what to do next. Because this freaking meteor is trying to kill us all. I still think this White Rock, oh my god, the freaking rumors, man. Rumors are what made this fun. This rock had a special meaning. I was talking for a while. There's so many rumors that just make these games fun. Like, I don't know, the whole Celebi hidden event in Gold and Silver, the whole Mew under the truck, just makes you feel like there's so much more in the game that you haven't seen yet. Instead of, oh, you beat the game already. What the hell was their shooting star for? Hey, dude. I was taking a stroll down the beach when I found this. A sunstone, great. I don't understand why Eevee can't use a sunstone to evolve into an Espeon. It just doesn't make sense. So I know in the post game, there's actually like a Kecleon right here. God, this is so, like, who came up with this? What the hell is this? There's an Earth shooting out a Kamehameha? Well, great. You know, Earth, I always knew you had it in you. So what are we supposed to do here? Hey, old man. A giant chunk of metal bursts through the skies and flies into space. It boggles my mind. No gravity, dude! It's called gravity. Going back to the whole hidden stuff thing, there was like rumors where you had to have Unknown in your party in Gold and Silver that spelt out Celebi, and then you would be able to fight Celebi in the, what is it called, the Ilex Forest? I don't know. And then there's like a way to get Mew where you're supposed to trade and get Surf early on so you could go to the Mew truck and all that. It made the game so much more fun because you didn't feel like you beat it yet. One of the more recent ones they did that for, which wasn't as mysterious because we had the internet and we could see it all, but it was in Gen 4 where there was Shaymin, Darkrai, and Arceus, and you could never get them. I remember going to the store one day and there's an action replay there. That was so cool. To just walk through walls, find New Moon Island, fight Darkrai. I don't know why Game Freak doesn't do that anymore, because we all know that we're getting Volcanion in a Wi-Fi event. I gotta admit though, I love where this game is going so far with this like mysterious meteor, because at this point, we don't know what it could be. Because it could go anywhere from what we've seen in this game so far, and it's cool to know that it's not gonna be Deoxys. It's Deoxys. We already killed Deoxys. We caught it and killed it. We also got 2 items from her. We got the Meteorite and the Meteor Shard. So at the end of the last episode, after we beat Zinnia, she gave us this Meteor Shard, a piece of a meteor containing life destroyed 30 days ago. There's still signs of life on it. So this is very obviously a shard of the meteor that Deoxys fell on. The whole birth island we went to, Zinnia's been there too, it seems like, and this is a shard from there. And then this appeared in our bag, an odd meteorite that you got from Archie. According to Zinnia, it's a Mikado meteor. An odd pattern has risen to the surface. I have no clue what a Mikado meteor is, but I just think it's cool that the meteorite, look at the way it looks. It's got the Mega Evolution symbol and everything. An odd meteorite that you got from Archie. I don't remember when we got this meteorite. Oh, it's from Mount Pyre. When Archie was fighting Maxie atop Mount Pyre, that's what it was. Damo, glad you could make it. Steamed as a top in the spaceport. This way, please. Don't mind if I do. I love taking the stairs. And here we are, if I may interrupt. Damo, thank you for coming. We've learned some valuable information about this meteor. Oh, what is that you have in your hand? Could I see that perchance? Bro, you took my meteor? I'm rather surprised you've met Cosmo without meeting his annoying son. Just look at him. He doesn't look like it at first, but then allow me to show you what we've learned. You already know Cosmo's psycho from that intro clip. What a coincidence. I can't believe you found a meteor that landed a few weeks back. You see, meteors don't just fall every day. The last one has ever approached the Earth was over 200 years ago. The fact that two meteors are landing so close to each other could possibly link them together as pieces of the same meteor. Using the chart, if it is true that they are but the same meteor, then we should be able to accurately track it by searching for the same life emission. Let's see. Using this, it appears that there is indeed life emitting from it. But it's completely different. They're not related at all. There's no way we'll be able to track this thing down. This thing isn't even a meteor. Its outer layer is decaying at such a rapid rate, it almost seems like the meteor is being used as a shell to float through space. What is going on? Calm down, Cosmo. And that's why it's getting faster. Oh, well, do you have a plan, Mr. Champion? You want to put up a force field or something? There's absolutely nothing we can do. This has never happened before. A living meteor smaller than this room with enough force to destroy Hoenn and pierce through the planet. Oh, here comes. She still doesn't have her cape. Zinnia, put your cape on. Nice. We made it without being caught. Why don't people ever trust a girl breaking through the window? Not caught my ass. You can't just walk up saying that. There's important business going on here. A normal person can't be here. Oh yeah? Are you not a normal person? Damn! Slaughtered! Simply slaughtered. You really need to put your cape back on. Alright, Mom. Zinnia, what brings you here? What? How did you make it here before me? What the hell is going on here? Come on, you should know better than me. There's a meteor approaching the Earth. Look at all this. Those meteors are huge. Monitors. She meant monitors. Whoa, you guys look like you know so much about the meteor. So do I. The meteor that landed a few weeks ago didn't have life on it. It was after the Space Center shot a beam of energy at it that it fell into the sea and mutated into something you codenamed Deoxys. Well, this time, this object shooting at the Earth is an actual living thing, coding itself to float through space like a meteor. You really think your technology is gonna help the situation again? What do you mean? Why would we not try stopping such a powerful force? Don't act so quickly, Steve-O. Science is great, but all this around us is just a meddle with nature. I'm sure you two can recall all the times science has saved humans from nature's threats. All 0 times. Let me ask you instead, Damo. Do you remember the deep-sea quakes and the endless thunder cyclones a few years ago? Yeah, that was scary. Was I even born yet? Those do actually ring a bell. Deep-sea quakes. And then endless cyclones. Deep-sea quakes, endless cyclones. I'm just gonna say I wasn't born yet. Yeah, that was scary. I totally know. Was I even born yet? Let me jog your memories. I'm sure these two know. I'll explain. Until the Dark World incident, those two disasters were the most recent major events. It was in a faraway region named Unova. When reports of slight tremors in the eastern part of the region surfaced, scientists learned it was emerging from underwater and tried to stop it. But soon after, the quakes oddly grew stronger and began destroying land. Then years later, when a heavy thunderstorm suddenly appeared nearby, scientists attempted to alter the weather. But the storm grew stronger and lasted weeks until cyclones began appearing, causing the scientists to retreat. Quite odd, isn't it? Not actually. In Undella Town, they say that small underwater tremors naturally occur every year when the legendary Pokemon Lugia wakes up. The tremors only evolved when scientists stepped in and tried to restrict Lugia. Nearby villagers will tell you that the cyclones and thunderstorms are just the legendary duo Tornadus and Thunderous dueling in the Abundant Shrine? For years, those storms have never harmed anyone until scientists caused them to rampage. This doesn't mean that this meteor is a natural occurrence with no threat, but your first resort shouldn't be something as absurd as blowing up the meteor. Besides, you guys need some imagination. Maybe you guys don't get it. All this technology is great, but do you really think this planet would perish right here if it weren't for all this machinery? If you, by chance, had missed the target last time, it still would have been stopped. Let's go, Aster. Bro, that was savage! I wish I knew what she was talking about. She certainly knows what she's saying. After all, she was the one that told us about using primal power against the shadow Pokemon. Cosmo, what do you think we should do? I don't know. What she said about those recent events. I had no idea scientists only tampered with nature then. Even last time, we created a mutation upon destroying that meteor. There's more to what she was saying. I just don't entirely understand it, but it certainly sounds like she has a plan. If what you told me about her aid in the corruption incident is true, if you really believe she's our best bet, then I'll take your word for it. If there's something that can charge at the Earth with such speed, then there's certainly others with the same power. You won't know it until you see it. If I remember correctly, she did mention Meteor Falls a lot back then in Sutopolis. You try and find her there. There's something I need to check out in the meantime. Bro, don't go! That was crazy! It's crazy, she was saying that whenever these natural events occur that seem to pose a threat, scientists always try stepping in, and it turns out that it's just gonna get solved as nature progresses. So when there's these tremors underwater causing these little earthquakes, it was really Lugia that was just waking up, but then scientists have to go inside and start restricting it to make it stop, and then it just gets pissed. Alright, you learn your lesson? What do you gotta say to that? If humans have survived on this world for over 10,000 years, why is it that we need all this machinery and preparation to survive now? 10,000 years? I think that's the earliest date we've heard. That girl was wearing an amazing fragrance. I mean, that Pokemon following her. There's something about it that makes you feel unusual. What the hell are you talking about? Cosmo just doesn't understand that I'm Bob. He keeps calling me Joe. A small Pokemon using a meteor as a shell? What the hell is going on? This thing is trying to destroy the Earth. Oh, you figured? It's really cool. If you open up a map of Unova, everything she said actually makes sense in terms of placement. The Abundant Shrine, Undella Town with the Abyssal Ruins, all of that. It actually makes perfect sense. So we need to go to where? Oh, Meteor Falls, right. Where's Meteor Falls? There's Mount Chimney. Oh, it's Fall Arbor. Go, go, go! Fall Arbor! Arbor Fall. Fall Arbor. Yeah, I know I don't have to be spamming B, okay? It's a habit. It's a bad habit. God, don't stop dancing, Bigo. I didn't have to fly to Fall Arbor Town. I could have just flown to Meteor Falls. Why did I do this? Meteor Falls. Guys, this is where we found Puff. And where we first saw Maj and Maxie. Where all the magic happens. Now, I don't... Oh, no! Oh, no. First, Repels. Rule 1 is Repels. Guys, I don't have any HMs. And I don't think Ball can learn anything. Okay, so Ball can't learn anything. Meaning I have to go back and get another Pokemon. A Moonstone? Alright, Meteor Falls was created by meteors. Falling. So moons fell. The Moonstone fell. Wait, Moonstones are shards from the moon. So if you take a Clefairy to the moon, it'll evolve. So I brought Bobby along, who can learn Waterfall. Oh no, it learns Surf. And then Ball can learn Waterfall. So we're good to go. I don't think we need Dive. Please don't give me Dive. Boom! Now I'm surfing on a Sunkern. Look at this, guys. I'm about to waterfall up using a ball. Look carefully, kids. Alright, I don't know my way around this cave. See, why can't we explore? Is that another... No, it's a Sneasel. That's totally a Sneasel. I thought it was another Sunkern. Because this is Sunkern's cry. Listen to this. Are you listening? That was a Sunkern. Oh. This ain't that bad. Oh god. I don't want to fight these trainers. I don't know where to go. Up. Such a bad idea. Meteors. Headphones. Listen and jam into Bugs Bunny. Go. No. Please don't fight me. No. I'm not into this costume. I'm a dragon tamer though, so I have to wear it. Oh, that's not true. Look at Drake. Oh, I'm a dragon. You got a clay doll. Yeah, he's a dragon tamer, guys. I just don't understand this. I don't like Desolate Land. You guys were saying in the comments, Dravian's not weak to fire. Really? Really? You don't get me? We're not in sync? I thought we were in sync. I thought you understood what I was saying. Fire types do more damage in the sun. It's neutral against me. So technically, it does 75% damage, which I fear. It's all a misunderstanding. I understand, dude. Don't worry. I understand your misunderstanding. Isn't that Inceptionist? I wonder if that's actually a word. Inceptionist. No! God damn it. We're always battling our Pokemon against each other, so we're confident. It's been 50 years since we got married. Oh, that was the freaking granny. Sorry, granny. John and Jay! What do you mean, young couple, guys? You're a young couple. A Blissey and a Stoutland. Yeah, you're an old couple. I'm sorry. Look at this! This is what you call new gen. Next gen. Desolate Land and Necroforce. Beat that. Wait, Blissey? Guys, Blissey has Wonder Guard. Oh, I have Sacred Sword. I can't use this thing. Guys, some Blisseys have Wonder Guard. There's this one trainer that always has that stupid Wonder Guard Blissey, and it's so high leveled, but none of my Pokemon can kill it. Oh no, please don't. Okay, I'm just gonna... No one cares about you, Corp. I mean, I trained you up, I care. I'm just gonna... I'm Rock Wrecker you. Please. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, Mummy. Shoot. Is the Desolate Land gone now? Yes! All according to my plan. That's a waste of a Rock Wrecker. All he did was smash the egg, which is not a good thing to do. I think that was kind of rude. 10,000 experience for both of them. Guys, they both got 10,000 experience. Just imagine if I could just fight that trainer. Alright, dude. Frenzy Plant. Can't believe Frenzy Plant's my strongest attack. Oh, great. Now we're both gonna have a recharge turn. I swear that needs to do so much more. Gluttony. That fits you. You guys are a good couple. So, this is what I'm thinking so far with the plot. I mean, first you gotta die. So, go ahead and die very quickly. Just real quick. Just quickly die. I'm thinking that Zinnia has the Jade Orb. So, she either has Rayquaza or is trying to use the Jade Orb to summon Rayquaza. Team Galactic is here. Why? I have no idea. But I think that the thing that's falling, the Meteor, the living Pokemon creature that's falling, might be related to Team Galactic, which is pretty coincidental, unless they planned it. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. It's like they threw their tennis ball up and they came back to get it. Do they just apologize to each other? Wow, 50 years of marriage. Come to think of it, I've never beaten my wife in a Pokemon battle. Wait, she's beaten you every single time? Yes, in 50 years of marriage, we always had Pokemon battles whenever we got in a fight. Wow, that is a really good way of dealing with your issues. I just twisted everything. That's Black Queen Winona, the gym leader. Well, she was the gym leader, but she's the Black Queen. Oh, if it isn't Damo, what brings you here? Dude, it's been so long since we saw her. Zinnia. She was indeed here a few moments ago. She seems to be headed for Sky Pillar again, but I'm sure her grandmother should be able to help you out. How odd for Norman's boy to stop by. I see, you're wondering what Zinnia's been up to. I can assure you, while she may seem carefree and outgoing, she's very serious and hurt inside. You're someone Zinnia's been keeping an eye on for a while, so I'd like you to know a few things about her. Heritage is very important to some people. Some people are forced into their ancestors' words, while others choose to follow them. Winona here is someone who goes against her ancestral roots, but for the better good. But Zinnia and I take great pride in our own roots, as the last remaining members of the ancient Draconids. They were a clan of people that befriended the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza and passed down their friendship to the next generation. Over the generations, some Draconids learned to call Rayquaza, and upon appearing, would instantly end the threat. 3,000 years ago, it was a Draconid that called for Rayquaza to end the war between Kyogre and Groudon. Zinnia, like the first Draconid, wanted to befriend Rayquaza rather than just call for it when needed, but despite being of the same blood, she has never been able to do it. When Shadow Pokemon escaped into this world, Zinnia stood atop Sky Pillar with the Jade Orb, trying to call for it. Even when the Meteor almost crashed into the planet a few weeks back, she tried again, but failed. In concern of Rayquaza, she even researched on its history by studying inscriptions from eons ago, learning more than even I know about the 4 Tyrants of Hoenn. Even I, in my younger days, had witnessed Rayquaza answer my cries once. But to my knowledge, the last time Rayquaza was ever seen was over 50 years ago. The Draconids have passed down many prophecies, but a living creature shooting towards the planet is absolutely unheard of. Perhaps this one isn't in Rayquaza's responsibility. I pray for Rayquaza's power, Zinnia's spirit, and this Earth's protection. I've known Zinnia since she was just a child, so I know she tends to not show how she really feels when expressing herself. She's been through countless incidents in her life, so if you ever see her spirit down, please do try to make her feel better. If you wish to meet my granddaughter, you can find her atop Sky Pillar, but you'll need permission from the old man to enter it. Why, you say? Haha, you're a curious one. You'll see when you get there. It's an odd state the world is in right now, and I believe it's only gonna get worse. To think that the Tyrants of Hoenn that once protected the world for millennia are scattered. The first and second Tyrants have disappeared, the third is lost in the skies, and the fourth is sealed. If it weren't for the children, I dread to say that this world would have perished centuries ago. Perhaps. But do not forget that the other side of the spectrum does indeed exist. Whether they would have came to the aid, I don't know. But as the current Black Queen, I certainly would. Demo. I'm afraid we'll be splitting paths here. Zinnia had mentioned some unusual activity with odd trainers taking place in Hoenn. I'd like to ensure it doesn't get out of hand. I barely understood that. They're talking about things I don't even think we're supposed to know at the current moment. But we learned entirely about Zinnia there. She's never been able to summon Rayquaza. And then she said something about the children. She was talking about the Tyrants of Hoenn being just scattered, which is really cool when you think about it. Kyogre's gone, Groudon's gone, Rayquaza's been missing for 50 years, and the only Tyrant that's there is the hidden 4th Tyrant, which we have the orb for. But she said that if it weren't for the children, since the Tyrants are all scattered away, this world probably would have perished millennia ago. Or no, centuries ago. Zinnia had fought off some odd trainers earlier. They seem to be targeting Rustbro to get a hold of one of Team Aqua's inventions. Perhaps you should give it a look. I'm on my way. I'm on my way ASAP. Guys, that's really cool. Like, after I put this episode up, I just want to look through the lore and figure out what's going on. Because when I'm reading it, I don't pay too much attention. Because I just want to try my best to read it perfectly for you guys. You know what, guys? Before I end the episode, I want to unlock Shaymin's other form and just mess around a bit. So, let's go fly. I don't know where it is. You guys said it's at the Berry Master's house, which I don't know where it is. I've never been to this entire area. Berry Master? I know this is Mauville. Berry Master's to the right of Mauville. Oh, it is. Guys, I can't believe I've never been to... Oh! Bro, is there not a Mewtwo in this water? I know there's a Mewtwo in this water. Mewtwo. 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 I want to talk about what they were saying. I just can't recall my memories. It's really cool that they talk about and... There it is! That's Mewtwo. It's cool that they entirely reveal everything behind Zinnia, you know, the whole ancestry. Okay, no, the biggest thing right there is Black Queen WINONA. At first, when you heard that she was the Black Queen, we didn't think much of it, but At first, when we saw Black Queen WINONA, we thought she was just the 5th gym leader or the 4th gym leader. She was just there. It's just a title, but I think that title means something because they're talking about her own ancestral roots or something like that. I really just need to go back and review over this episode. God, why do you stand up? You can't just stand up like that. No. You know, I may actually end up using Shaymin Skyform because Oblivion Wing would just wreck. Just imagine that. Freaking stab Oblivion Wing. That's what makes it so overpowered on Yveltal. No more Pokemon. No more. Oh god. Please don't look. God, she would have looked. I know the Berry Master. That's the Berry Master. Right here. Master Berry. Master Berry. Oh, you tricked me. Good times are filled with good aromas. It's not a good aroma. It's a crow gunk. Look at Shaymin just using Oblivion Wing. It makes no sense. You can't just do that, little hedgehog. Oh, the username? The nickname won't make sense once it transforms. That's not a good thing. We gotta change its name. Berry Master. Berry Master! They call me the Berry Master. I dream of filling the world with beautiful flowers, so I raise berries and hand them out. A Hondo berry, thanks. Whoa, a Greppa berry. Oh, no more. You're selfish. Golly, you have a Shaymin. You're damn right I do. It's that simple. I'm gonna bring a hedgehog next time. So let's try this. When we give the Gracidia to... How do I give? Oh, it's a key item. There we go. So when I give this... What? Oh, it can only happen during the daytime. That's crap. What? During the daytime or during... It is during the daytime. It's night. Does it look like night to you? Why is it night? Alright guys, so that's all the time for this episode. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts on all of that. In a bit, the next episode's gonna come out, but don't forget to leave a like on this episode. It means a lot, and I don't want this episode to go undervalued just because there's an episode right after, because the same amount of time goes into each episode. I don't just rush an episode and put it out. So be sure to leave a like if you watched to this point and you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.
I'm the man, give me my spot on that throne. They didn't want me to grow, they didn't know I would make all of them go. I did it all on my own. Man, what was you when I was trapped in my zone? Never had nothing to own. Now it's all good, all of that frontin' is gone. I'm out here stunning for show, bitch, I'm a pro.
Screw an hour. If this video hits 4,000 likes, I'll upload it right now.